Guys, Woodsman 500 here. I'm just doing a couple of reviews here. It's pretty much raining out, not much else to do, so I figure I'd do a couple of reviews while it's kind of crappy out. So I just went to a local store where they sell fishing gear, and I got some of this Sufix performance braid. Haven't even used it yet, but I figure I may as well review it from just from what I see of it and how it looks and different stuff like that. Here's the actual spool right here. Nothing's gone out of it. That's how much is on it. It's 150 yard, 40 pound test. I got this for big saltwater game and throwing big spoons and stuff like this Williams and this Gibbs cod jig, just different stuff like that. I just want to throw it out and try and cook up with some big saltwater gear or saltwater fish. So yeah, that's pretty much why I got it, and pretty much yeah. Good looking packaging, attractive packaging. It's got, I call it, Digital Y6 Braiding, performance braid. I've never actually used Sufix. I've used other braided lines like spider wire and stuff like that. And I've heard from a lot of different fishermen that spider wire will actually cut through the guides on your fishing rod. I never had a problem with it because I never used it a whole lot. I only used it for a bit. But I didn't really find that it did that. But other people who do like big game fishing, like maybe stripers, striped bass, saltwater bass, stuff like that, and shad, stuff like that, when you're fishing big game, maybe even mackerel. When you get a big string of mackerel on, I know that they can really pull, and sometimes, yeah, I believe that it could cut through your line. Now this stuff here, it's not really, it's a little rough. It's not overly rough, you know, but it's good. I really like the spool that it came on. I love the spool for one reason. If you go and buy like something like Berkeley, I've got some Berkeley here. This is what I have on my rod right now, on my reel. This is a trilene transoptic. It changes color. A good line. Watch it for the review. Come soon. Anyways, see, the thing about this spool, there's nowhere to put the end of your line, so it doesn't all go out all over your box. The Sufix actually has a little notch there with a little sticker to hold your line in place, and I really like that. That's awesome. That's a really good feature. It just keeps your line untangled, and it keeps it nice and organized. Because I know before I've had to do things like that, like make a little notch in it. And that's not always the best option, because sometimes it'll fray your line. If you don't cut it right smooth, it'll actually chip your line out and probably break you off if you get a nice fish on. So I don't really like doing that, but Sufix, it's a nice smooth little notch that goes right down there. It's awesome. I was really surprised when I first opened it up. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the spool. But this is really small stuff. Remember, this is 40 pound test. It's pretty small. And I really like it. It looks good. Like just first impressions. The color I got was I think it was like a green color. I forget what it's called. Anyways, it's a light greenish color. They do have different colors, I think. I think they have high vis. I think high vis yellow, high vis green. I'm not sure. Comment. I don't know for sure. Now when I open up the packaging, as you can see, it says, see inside, for recommended line use. It gives you great instructions for just different knots, just doing different stuff with. Good little thing to, you know, cut out and tape to the top of your tackle box or whatever you want to do. Just a little handy thing so that if you want to, you know, try different knots and stuff. I just do the regular fisherman's knot. Just wrapped around a bunch of times. Go down through. Yeah. Anyways, it's complicated. I can't explain it unless I had like a lure here tying it. That's pretty much the only knot I really use. It's just a regular fisherman's knot. The improved one, actually, because there's two. I used to do it wrong. Actually, the way you used to do it, you'd have to tie just a square knot on the top to hold it down, and it used to slip. But now they've improved it so that it doesn't slip. But yeah, really good line. Check it out. If you've used it, comment. I want to hear about it because it looks like good line to me. Just can't wait to put it on there and start using it, freshwater and saltwater. What else? I think that's it, really. Good line. Check it out. Comment if you've used it before. I want to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. More reviews, more fishing reviews, and hunting reviews to come. Stay tuned.